Are you considering buying a house and you're worried about whether you should be buying a house right now and you're maybe too scared to buy a house right now? Well, today we're going to discuss whether that information is misinformation and whether now is a time to buy a house. So if you're like me and you're just scanning social media at night, don't always believe the first thing that you read on social media, because a lot of what's on there is a lot of negative information and negative, clickbait for lack of a better description. I would highly recommend checking the facts and checking with an expert, someone who can verify whether what you're reading is really the reality. So if you're seeing information about rates going up, that's not necessarily a bad thing because you're hedging against inflation. And you actually may see positive growth in the appreciation of your house. And that's going to outweigh any interest rate that you have on the house because you have positive appreciation. That's just one example of the misinformation that's out there on the internet right now. So even if your interest rate is higher right now, that doesn't mean that you can't refinance later on down the line. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be locked in for the rest of your life to the interest rate that you lock in when you buy the house. You can always refinance later. And it's still going to be an opportunity to hedge yourself against inflation and get out of the renting trap that you're in right now where you're paying someone else's mortgage. Make sure to do your research on the people that you're getting your information from, because everyone out there that's giving information may not necessarily be the best person to get information from. So, who are the experts that you should be talking to? Well, obviously me. Just kidding. Not just me. But you should be talking to your realtor and getting information from your realtor as to what the market holds. I mean, for right now in this particular market, we're seeing a lot more inventory than has been on the market in the past year. So you want to surround yourself with the experts like me. I'll be here to help you navigate through the mortgage experience and find the appropriate product and the appropriate loan for you, not only for your short-term, but also your long-term goals. More importantly, you also want to find the expert, not even more importantly, because I'm important, but you also want to find the real estate expert or the realtor that's going to help you navigate through which is going to be the best home to buy. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are not experienced realtors, and it's very important to have someone who understands the market and who is experienced in the different markets that are out there in the different areas that you may be looking. So what we're seeing here in the Dallas market is that there is still multiple offers on houses, but there's a lot less bidding way over ask. There may be multiple offers, but what we're finding is that they're more around the asking price, not these crazy amounts over ask. In essence, there's less of a bidding war. And we're also seeing a lot more inventory than we have in the past. And so that's making it a little bit more attainable, especially for first-time home buyers. So don't count yourself out of buying a home at this point. This is actually a really good time to buy homes. And interest rates are back to where they used to be. They're not off the rails like everyone's painting that picture. The take-home message is that real estate is a great tool to hedge yourself against inflation, and buying instead of renting is such a great tool to not throw your money down the toilet. If this is interesting to you, please reach out to me using the information below. Hit the subscribe button, send a Morse code, or send a smoke signal. Any of those will work. Thank you very much.